lovely ladies, it's Jessie Danson with Danson for Joy. I just wanted to do a quick 32-week update on my twin pregnancy. This is Sunday as I'm filming this, and I'm officially 32 weeks along with the twins. I'm measuring about 10 weeks further along than I am, so I'm measuring between 41 and 42 weeks. So this belly is quite large, and I'm definitely feeling full term as I have been for weeks, but it's just, that's how it's going to be for the next month or two. And being 32 weeks, I realized the twins could come as early as 3 weeks from now, but I finally got to meet with my official OB, and he said that he's not going to draw the line at 38 weeks like the previous high-risk OB said. So if they are growing well and they have plenty of room, he's okay with me going past 38 weeks, which would mean that I could still potentially have 7 or 8 weeks left, which I almost can't even imagine. But the longer we keep those twins in there, most likely the better. So that was exciting for me to hear. So yes, I got to meet with my OB just a couple days ago, and up until this point in my pregnancy, I'd just been having my prenatal care with my midwives, because with my previous 3 daughters, pregnancy and delivery, I had midwife care, and I love that. That's definitely my comfort zone, and so the whole OB thing was new, but it's necessary with the twins. However, the OB that I have works really well with my midwives, and so he just let them do my prenatal care up until this point, but this is where things can start happening. So I'm transferring care to him, and my husband and I got to have a nice long meeting with him on Friday and talk about what could potentially happen and options, and I got to ask all the questions that I'd been writing down and saving up to ask him. So it was a really good appointment, and I feel very prepared to move forward with my OB at this point. And he's equipped for ultrasound, so we don't have to go to that place a half an hour away that we went, if you saw my last pregnancy vlog where my husband and I went for the ultrasound. He told me I can just cancel my other appointment there that I was going to have in a couple weeks, because he can do the ultrasounds in his office, so that'll be much more convenient. And he was able to check the twins' positions. They're both breech right now, so there's still plenty of time for them to flip around, but at this point there's no telling whether I'm going to have a C-section or a vaginal delivery. So I'm hoping and praying that they'll turn. I'm doing the kind of exercises like on my hands and knees and things like that that I can do to hopefully encourage them to turn. But I was looking up yesterday, and I've heard women with twins report that their twins didn't turn until as late as 36 or 37 weeks. So I know that I still have plenty of time, and I don't need to be just assuming I'm going to have a C-section. Although if that's what has to happen, I'm okay with that. So we shall see, and I'll keep you posted. One other big development with the pregnancy, I have been diagnosed with gestational diabetes. So this is my first time being diagnosed with that. I was not happy because it just seemed like one more hassle, one more thing to think about, one more thing to worry about. And of course I wasn't thrilled about having to prick my finger 4 times a day to check my blood sugar levels. But it's not as big of a hassle as I initially thought it would be. I'm already used to the prick sensation, and I'm not like dreading having to do that every single time. And it's been interesting to see how different foods affect my blood sugar levels, because even without gestational diabetes, I know that it's ideal not to spike my blood sugar, and I probably do that on a regular basis. So it's been educational to keep a food log and to keep track of my numbers as far as my blood sugar levels, and to see what foods do elevate my blood sugar levels. So I imagine this will just help me for the future to know how to keep everything level better, to know what's going to affect me, and it's just, you know, something I have to do for the next several weeks until the twins are born, and then I can use that information just as a tool moving forward. So that's about it. Nothing really left to report. My energy has been decent lately. I've been taking a few more supplements, so that may have helped me in areas where I was deficient, and then just the effort to keep my blood sugar level, I'm sure, has been helping. I've still been continuing with the prenatal chiropractic care and prenatal massage, and so those definitely help, because at this point, carrying all this weight around and having to like lean back to compensate for the weight of my belly, my hips and everything can get very stiff, everything can get very tight, and just not aligned right. So that's been helping a lot. And I, in my research about flipping breech twins, found that the chiropractic care, keeping my pelvis aligned, is excellent for giving the twins the room they need to flip around. So that's about it. I just wanted to give you guys that 32-week update, tell you about the gestational diabetes, tell you about my meeting with my OB, and I'll probably be back with an update in a couple weeks when we measure the twins at my next ultrasound with my OB, find out how big they are, and any other fun details. I hope you're all having a blessed day.